What is up, everybody? Today is the 14th. I want to jump on and talk about something kind of interesting. So I have a buddy, he does private equity. I'm not sure why this thing's flashing. I hope it's not flashing for y'all. But my buddy does private equity. And we're talking about a few things beforehand about some certain like topics of like what exactly is going to happen during this recession or depression. Doesn't matter how you look at it, it's going to be something bad. And some thought process behind that, which was very, very interesting. So I'm going to go through that. I just thought it was it's very, very strange, and this is what you need to be thinking in this term, right? So right now, let's think of this as a year timeline now, and then 1 year down the line, right? How this is going to happen, how it's happened in the past, is, let's say this is 6 months right here, right? All these big companies. So what we're talking about is what's going to happen with product, when more products come on the market, and when is really going to be our time to shine. I'm going to go through the steps and the stages of right now what's going to happen. This is probably what's going to happen. This is based on like my intuition, some thought processes. I'm talking to some higher level thinkers, higher level people. So again, this is just my opinion on this, but this is what I've been seeing. So right now, this first month or two timeline, let's call this 1 month, right? Maybe 1.5, maybe 1.5 to 2. A lot of consumers. A lot of consumers are going to be start selling products online. This means a big bump for Mercari, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, all these things shipped. And that's really, really simple and low bandwidth. It's very easy to post your items and get them up for sale. This is where a lot of big opportunities are going to be in this section right here. This is probably going to happen for the next 3 to 4 months. When people start losing their jobs and the economy gets lower and lower and lower, people are going to be selling a lot of their products for the next 3 to 4 months during that time on all these different platforms, and obviously eBay as well. eBay's even trying to focus on these people. This is when we're going to find really good deals on these sub platforms or just random stuff that's happening. This is when the deals are going to be plethora. This is when we need to be buying up all this deal flow from consumers. It's mostly going to be one-off products, one-off. So it's not going to be bulk. So you're going to buy a lot of one-off products. This is what LacROI extension does very well. It's not going to be bulk, but this is going to be a great way to get a lot of product within the next 3 to 6 months. Let's call this the 6 month period, right? In 6 months, we're going to start seeing bankruptcies hit. And this is really going to where we see a big influx of product. And this is going to be through major distributors, major liquidators. So watch out right here. This is when you can get stuck. You need to be conscientious of this time right here, because you do not want to get stuck with a bunch of bad product in the 6 month to year timeline, because a lot of prices are going to start decreasing in terms of product coming on the market, because there's going to be more supply, right? So once this is recession. Once this recession hits, a lot of products are going to get liquidated, and this is going to bring up the total amount of supply in the market. This might be offset in terms of retail compared to online. That's probably the biggest the thing that's going to happen. But somebody's going to get stuck with a lot of old, used, garbage product that's going to be very, very hard to move at a certain point. So you need to be paying a very good attention on what you're buying in this period right here, as this is when it really starts happening, and really we're going to see a lot of influx of product. Because right here, nothing's really happening yet. Bankruptcies. Once it hits this 6 month timeline, give or take, this is when bankruptcies are going to fucking skyrocket up in terms of bankruptcies. And this means a lot more products going to skyrocket up. So we're going to have a lot more products, which means more supply, which means less demand, or we can at least buy it up. Or this could mean even cheaper products for us. Both things are going to happen. This is going to level out. Hopefully, with the more people coming on to e-commerce in general, this should be helping us out in terms of bringing a lot of new sellers and a lot of new buyers on e-commerce, more the buyer side. So that's going to be very, very useful for that as well. this kind of thought process for the next 3 to 6 months of what you need to be looking out for. A lot of these one-offs, this is where we're going to find a lot of great buys on one-offs, and then this is where we're going to find big bulk buys, just massive liquidations. This is going to be great for big time liquidations. Just two thought processes right there are what we're looking at in terms of the next 6 months. So you need to be paying attention and paying very close attention to this trend that's going to happen, right? So be careful, stick with cash. You need some cash in the bank. Don't trust Amazon. That's not the way you need to think about this. Amazon should not be trusted completely and fully. They're out for themselves. If they're out for themselves, you need to look out for yourselves as much as possible. So stay focused, stay hungry. I know sales might be down for a lot of people and they might be up for other people. Just keep pushing forward. It's going to, once people get back to work, there should be a new influx of buying. Hopefully, and when people get these stimulus checks, people are going to be buying. I know a lot of people are going to be spending dumb money on random stuff, right? So that is always good to know. So there should be more influx of buying in the near future, again, to start picking up a lot of products. In this first 6 months, products going to be hard to really buy a lot of. Again, these one-offs, you can try to mingle these one-offs, but it's going to be very hard to buy a lot of single products at scale. Just a heads up. Cool. If you like this, hit the like and subscribe button. If you like this at all, give us that thumbs up. We're gonna be putting out. We're gonna try to put out a lot of content for y'all. This is some weird drawings, but hey, it's hopefully some good content. And just stay focused, stay going, keep picking that money, and keep making that money on eBay, Amazon, Mercari, OfferUp, all those things. Catch you in a bit.